Yo, welcome back to James Redmond TV and welcome back to another episode of the Redmond Roundup. Don't know why I've started off the video with so much energy, but boys, basically I'm just made up, boys and girls. I love every single one of you from the bottom of my heart, and you know what, I sound like a broken record, but the love and support is insane and it's forever grateful, and that is why the Redmond Roundup is coming back to your service. I have just realised I have started recording this video with my glasses on, which I don't usually like to do, so I'm going to take them off. I'm not going to start recording again and I'm going to continue. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And today we are going to be talking, obviously, a bit of news as always. We're going to touch on last night's game against Ajax. If you want to see me full post-match, instant match reaction, then go and check that out on the channel. Also, to start off the video, I've got a little treat for you, because basically I'm not going to be putting out a live match reaction for the Ajax game from last night, and that's purely based on the fact when editing it all together, it only came to literally like a 3-minute, 4-minute clip, because there weren't much that went on in the game. It was a good game, end to end, but in terms of like big moments, there weren't too many of them, so we can't get the full live match reaction out. However, I am going to put the clip of me celebrating Mane's absolutely sexy assist, again, I don't care what you say, right now.
Back to that. Here is
Oh my God. Yes! I'll take it! I'll take it! I will take it! It's an own goal! It's an own goal! But it's 1-0 to Liverpool! Yes! I will take that! Tagliafico, you twat! Yes! Yes! He's right! Come on, Liverpool! Mane basically with the assist, you know what I mean? I'll take that though, mate. I will take that. And now, I'm a bit more confident because we've been astute at the back. So Mane's cutting in, he's cutting inside. I don't know what the fuck Tagliafico's doing there. But you know what though? I am not complaining, and I am going to take every ounce of, that was shocking. I'm going to take every ounce of luck that I can get, 100%. Up the edge. Let's actually keep it. How many times have I said this? Let's keep it compact. So boom, that was like the only highlight from the game that I thought was worth showing. Therefore, I decided to put it at the start of this video, so hopefully you like that. Anyway, enough rambling, let's get into the show. First off, I'm going to talk about a little bit of news regarding Fabinho's statements after the Ajax game, talking a little bit about Gini Wijnaldum, what he had to say regarding him and his, friendship between him and Van Dijk, and, what they've been talking about and stuff. And then last bit of news is the Virgil van Dijk injury updates, because I feel like that's something that you all want to know. It's something that I want to keep updating you on, because it's a big thing around the club at the moment. And even after the great defensive performance last night by Fabinho, which we'll touch on more in a bit, it's like, it's still the talk of the town, and it's not ideal for the club, it's not ideal for the players, but I do feel like we're going to get past this stage for sure. And then to end the video, we're going to answer a few of your beautiful questions from you beautiful people. Anyway, first piece of news is Fabinho, and the fact that when talked to after the game by reporters and stuff, asking him, how do you feel about the position change at centre-back? Do you miss playing DM? Fabinho came out and said exactly what the fuck I want to hear. I'm not Virgil, but I will do my best. Can we applaud just how perfect that answer is to whatever question it was that he was asked? Because when talked about, the comparison that is made from Fabinho going from DM transitioning into centre-back is James Milner. He had the full season at left-back, and he weren't overly happy that he was playing left-back. I think we all know it's quite a known fact. Milner joined Liverpool to play centre-mid, but Milner is one of them true professionals to the point where he will play left-back. In fact, believe me, I think Milner will play goalkeeper if you told him to. And maybe I'm going a bit too far, but that just seems like the type of character that James Milner is. And thankfully, it looks like we've got other characters like that, as in Fabinho, who will not only play in a position, but will put absolutely 100% shifting. And what a shift, what a fucking performance that absolutely baldy, gorgeous bastard put in last night. That baldy brute, he's fucking unreal, mate. Do you know what, lads? I think in terms of quality and what he can do with that ball sometimes, his awareness of intercepting a pass, that goal line clearance, I think his IQ, in a sense, is on the level of a Virgil van Dijk. Is his technical ability? Probably not. But is he much worse as a footballer? Forget centre-back, forget defenders, forget all that. As a footballer, football IQ, all of that put into one. Is he much worse of an option than Virgil van Dijk? I don't think he is. And if you put Fabinho at centre-back, I think you could easily put him in the conversation with the top 5 best centre-backs in the league, maybe even top 3.
In fact, I'm not going to do it from the top of my head because I don't know, but see if you can, name me 5 centre-backs or even 3 better than Fabinho in the Premier League. Let me know in the comments down below, because we could have the best centre-back in the league, but he just plays DM. Like, we don't know it. I'm not saying he's better than Laporte. I'm just hypothetically saying we could have the best centre-back and not even know it. Let me know, though, all your thoughts on that in the comments down below. No, but brilliant from Fabinho there. Now, Genie Wijnaldum, obviously, he's been talking about, getting asked a lot about Virgil van Dijk, which is understandable with the fact they're both Dutch, they're both really good mates, they've both been through a lot together through club and international duty, so it's understandable. And Genie's coming out and not giving anything away. He's saying, me and Virg don't talk about football, we're not talking about his injuries and stuff like that. So he basically just said, listen, like, he's doing well, we're speaking to each other about life, I'm just wishing him his best, during his recovery. And I'm glad that he never disclosed anything, because it's good to have that, between people, the mates, not only through club but country as well. So you would expect that loyalty to not say anything to the press about it, what he's doing, how he's feeling. We know Virgil van Dijk is feeling shit. We know that he's not going to be feeling happy, so we don't need to be bombarding him with all these questions, and also people around him with all these questions, because it's just unnecessary. We know he's injured. We know he's out for a while. Now, this is what I want to bring up, the Virgil van Dijk, injury update. I feel like that leads perfectly into it. And it's not great news, people, but the only thing is, and I've got an actual response to say about this, it's coming out that maybe it could be slightly longer than 8 months, because that's what was originally reported, 7 to 8 months. Now it's time lengths are coming out like 12 to 18 months. Is that ideal? No, of course it's not. Of course it's not ideal. Losing the best centre-back in the world for one game isn't ideal, let alone a whole season. But what I'm just trying to offer to you is simply, don't sleep on the squad of players that we have got. It's not just a Virgil van Dijk job. It's not like we need a Virgil van Dijk, but it's not like that without Virgil van Dijk. We are absolutely not, and we have still got class players in other positions. I've said this plenty of times in other videos, and all I can say is, as far as the title race goes, as far as the Champions League goes, let's fucking have it. And what I mean by that is, and I said this on Cop TV yesterday, just let's fucking have it with everyone. Do you know what I mean? If we go and win the league, then it's an even better achievement than what we done last year and the year before winning the Champions League, because it was without Virgil van Dijk. And look at the reaction that we have had since Van Dijk has became injured. So if anything, whatever we go on to achieve this season might not even be attributed to Virgil van Dijk's own help. But without him, we still could do it. And whether we do that or not isn't the point. It's just the fact, as long as we don't show too much of a drop-off, yes, defensively, you're not going to expect us to stay at the top of our game. But that's not the point. The point is, just stay compact. Do with what you've got. We've got Thiago coming into this team. We've got Alisson coming into this team. We've got such a good squad of players. Therefore, in my opinion, let me know in the comments down below, because everyone's welcome on this channel to an opinion and nobody is wrong. But in my opinion, I think we'll be okay. I'm not saying we're definitely going to win the league. Like I said, it really matters if players like Thiago and Alisson stay fit. But I think we can. Because people ask me, can we? Yes, we can. We literally just won it. Do you know what I mean, lads? Anyway, before we get into the questions, just want to run over the other Champions League fixtures that took place last night. So, obviously, Man United, well, not last night, but over the past couple of days. United beat PSG 2-1. Good result for them. If there's any United fans watching, you can't really say that Solskjaer doesn't have tactics, mate, because he went into that game. Obviously, Maguire never started because of an injury and stuff like that, was replaced with Twanzebe, and it was a very solid performance. And to be fair to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because I feel like neutral fans don't quite respect him, with what he's been given at that club, mate, he's done really, really well, in my opinion, so fair play. Bayern smashed, absolutely snotted Atletico Madrid 4-0 as well, so Luis Suarez got done in. Absolutely mad the way he's playing next to Diego Costa now. What a partnership that is. And then there was a few other results. Real Madrid losing to Shakhtar 3-2. That was fucking crazy. Can you believe that? Like, this Champions League and this Premier League and this football without fans is just crazy. I'm not sure if it's because of the fans, but just crazy results left, right and centre. But anyway, we want to move into the questions now, because I don't want to dilly-dally too long for the video. So from Rihan Hamid, 21 hours ago, FIFA should just build up the Club World Cup instead. Who agrees? And I think this is a great point from Rihan. I'm not good at pronouncing names. But no, this is a good point. It's like, why scrap everything that we've got right now in the Premier League, in the Champions, like the Champions League? And why not try and improve what is a Club World Cup, which we've got a competition there. We just don't really use it to our full advantage to what we could. Get the best teams in the world on there. Why not make the Club World Cup like the winner of the top 6 leagues all go and play each other against like the winners of the South American Cup teams and shit like that? Because just doing the World Cup the way it is isn't really... It's not worth it that much. Like, who are we playing? Flamingo from fucking Brazil or something? It's like, it's not really proper competition. Does that make sense? European football is so much more above than South American and like American football that there's not really a point in comparing the two and mixing them. So why not make a Club World Cup in a sense that get the best teams from Europe and whack them all in a competition? There's so many other things you can do for a European super competition than actually removing teams like Liverpool and United from the league itself. Does that make sense? Next question from Siaz S. What is your least hated team to your most hated team in the top 6? Rate them in order. I liked this question. Feel like it spices up the video a little bit, don't you? Let me know in the comments down below, who is your top 6 most hated teams? Now, he's actually gave himself a top 5 here as well. Tottenham, Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea and Man City. And if that's in order, I can only really assume he's like a fan of a team in London. Because if you hate Tottenham the most, but you've got Arsenal and Chelsea in there, then I'm not sure. But he might be a Liverpool fan, and he just hasn't put it in order. But my order, I don't know the order, but you've got to put Man United in the conversation. You've got to put Everton in that conversation. So there's my first 2 out of my top 6. They're my 2 most hated. I'm going to put Chelsea next. I'm not a big fan of Chelsea because we've had so many games. It's been such a rivalry with us and them. So besides Man United and Everton, I probably hate them the most. I'm going to whack Manchester City in that conversation. I know you might disagree with me on that, and I do get why, but it's just purely based on the fact since 13-14, they've been pretty much the equivalent of what it was like between us and Man United. And, you know, us and whoever we usually and Chelsea and stuff like that, if we've had a title race, it's always fucking City that are in that title race with us. So I'm going to put City as 4th, and I've got 2 more teams to name. I'm not really sure. These aren't, did you say Premier League teams? No, you only said most hated teams. I'm going to go with Real Madrid because I just feel like they're upper class cunts and like they can win 1-0 and be upset about it, you know what I mean? And then my last team, I'll go with Crystal Palace. I don't know what it is about Crystal Palace yet, but back in the day, I hated Crystal Palace, mate. Dwight Gale can go and suck himself. There's a fan called Diego who watches this channel, and the Cop TV, shout out Diego if you're watching this bit of the video, and he's a Crystal Palace fan. So nothing against you, Diego, my mate, but just in general, I'm not a big fan of Palace. And then the last question from Christian Vogel. Hi James, first, where do you think Arsenal will finish this season, and can you see them winning any major trophies under Mikel Arteta? Love the vids, keep it up. Thank you, Christian, my mate, really means the world. If I had to say well, just look, he's already achieved a major trophy. You're asking me, is he going to win any major trophies? He's already got one, and he also got a Community Shield. You can say what you want about them, but trophy's a trophy. Silverware is silverware. Do I think he'll get more silverware this year? I think if he does, it will be a FA Cup, League Cup. I don't know if he'll go on to push for the Premier League just quite yet, because I don't know if Arsenal have the facilities for that. I also don't know if they can compete with the best of the best teams week in, week out. They're absolutely competing much better this season, but I don't know if that's only going to result in a top 4 finish. So I'm seeing maybe a top 4 finish for Arsenal and the possibility of an FA Cup or a League Cup. I don't know if they'll get the Europa League just because I don't think that's usually their competition in terms of luck. So I know there's a lot of Arsenal fans who watch this channel because we play it like 10 million times a fucking season. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you see yourself, am I wrong, winning any major trophies with Mikel Arteta? Because you've got the players there, you've got the ability, you've got the squad depth, but it's just about utilising it, putting together. And listen, like I said, you've already got fucking one, and Mikel Arteta's only just started, so you should be excited. Anyway, that will be the end of this Redmond roundup. Hopefully you did enjoy. Just wanted to get over a few things. The news isn't great about Van Dijk. I understand it's not ideal, but let me know in the comments down below Do you think we'll fare okay with just Fabinho and Gomez and Matip when he's fucking back and if he stays back? Same with Thiago and Alisson. Will we be sound when they come back as well? Neutrals, Liverpool fans, let me know. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Ta-ra.